Hi guys! So yesterday I got a package in the mail which I had actually ordered but forgot about. So I'm going to share that with you guys because I had to get into it, and it gave me an idea that there's a lot of people who might also be fans of what I'm fans of and enjoy. So they have a huge fandom. So Dan and Phil. So, Dan Howell, formerly Dan Is Not on Fire, and Phil Lester, Amazing Phil. They don't look like this anymore, but they were having a clearance on their danandphilshop.com over the holidays. They smushed all of their merch stuff together, and apparently I decided to treat myself and forgot. So, there's that poster. And there's, oh yeah, I bought myself the Phansplosion phone case, and this was when I had a Samsung S5, and actually just this week I got a new phone because the other one was starting to die on me and stuff, so it's not gonna fit. And I'm sad. I still have the old phone. It was like turning itself off at random times, which is super inconvenient and bad when you need to be gotten a hold of. So we still have it. Mostly my daughter plays like educational games or the Harry Potter mystery game. So I don't know if she'd want me to switch the case to that though. I might just have to keep it. Got a couple of t-shirts. I actually went outside to see Dan and Phil on tour, which this has the neon from Tatanoff, The Amazing Tour Is Not on Fire, which I did not go to. I didn't know of their existence at that time, but I did go to the Interactive Introverts tour, so it's still true. I can still wear it. And then the classic reverse hair swishes, which, again, isn't their hairstyle anymore, but it's still iconic and recognizable, and these shirts are actually pretty soft, so they're pretty wearable. I'm going to scooch that. So that was what I got as a surprise, but it made me think that maybe I should do a little merch tour of what I already have, either gotten myself or received as a gift. So actually this Christmas I got The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire, and I really like having this because I didn't know about them until after Tatanoff and all of that happened, so this is kind of a way to feel included in that era when I really wasn't. So I missed out. And what is hilarious is if you make Amazon wish lists and you share them with multiple people, have them communicate, because I ended up with 2 sets of truth bombs, which I am not mad at. I really, really wanted this, so getting 2 was fine with me. I played this with some of my family following receiving it, and some of them don't know what's going on, so that was interesting, and trying to explain the mock Polaroid that came with it. How do you explain that? So I just kind of quickly put it away, not in shame, but just so other people aren't uncomfortable by what they don't understand, and that is okay. So, I had previously gotten myself some stuff. I got the classic Dan Eclipse shirt. I love Dan and Phil both. I just identify a little bit more with the pessimism and bleakness of Dan's self-depreciating sarcasm and humor. Not that I can't be, optimistic and bright and cheerful like Phil, but, I appreciate them both for different reasons. And then, when this came out, have the Courage to Exist, which I don't think I can get the whole flag in the frame at the same time, because this thing is huge. I'm kind of short, so it's just barely not as big as me. But yeah, I like this. I actually just rewatched the video where he first says that this morning. I forget the entire thing, but yeah, have the courage to exist, and living your truth are some key points of Mr. Daniel Howell that I really appreciate. These things I kind of regret because they were $5 each, and I could have made better ones with materials from the dollar store, but it was their merch and I didn't know better. So the black flower crown and the pastel pink and white one for Phil, I wore them both. I kind of twisted a plaid ribbon around them to the tour. I got to see Interactive Introverts twice, in Columbus and in Cincinnati, and I kept my tickets because I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not a psycho fan. It could very easily devolve into that. I had bought myself Dan and Phil plushies. I got Pastel Phil and Eclipse Dan, regular Dan. I just felt like, rather than getting the two sets, anyway. But then at the tour, at the merch table, I ended up getting the Interactive Introvert plushie Dan and Phil with, they still have the swishy hair, which I guess maybe that's easier with plushies. Or maybe it was just prior to their... Anyway, this is what I was trying to find, was I had got myself, before I even had Truth Bombs, I got the Dan and Phil Edition Extension Pack, which has, I forget how many. It looks like maybe 30. Oh wait, it probably says, yeah, 30. Dan and Phil Truth Bomb questions. So which personality trait do they share with Dan or Phil? How do you make them cringe? If they were a meme, what would they be? What question would they ask Dan in internet support group? So, an extension pack of questions to go with my 2 sets of Truth Bombs. Again, I'm not mad. And then I bought, I don't remember if I got this off of someone or off of their website, but I got the Interactive Introverts lanyard with the world tour and the card on it. I don't know why. And then, this I got about the same time as the flower crowns and the eclipse shirt. And these are the, what do they call these? Pins of Truth. So, here it is. Yeah, Dan's Embrace the Void and Have the Courage to Exist. I don't know if you can see that. And then, Life's Too Short to Wear Matching Socks. Which I sometimes end up with mismatched socks, not on purpose, because that's just how my life ends up sometimes. I don't care. Who looks at socks? If people care that much about feet, they don't need to be looking at my feet. And then these pins, which is the introvert in the neon style, and then the hexagon with D and P, came with my pièce de la résistance, Interactive Introverts Blu-ray special blue and white edition rather than the black and red. It's got special scenes. I loved the director's commentary. That was a neat special little thing that they did. And then this is the 2018 calendar. I didn't care. It was Dan and Phil with dogs. And I just wanted the pictures. I don't need a paper calendar to keep track of my life. I have a wipe-off magnetic one on the fridge and then my phone one. And, I mean, I have a planner. I think I've written in it twice. Don't really use that kind of stuff to keep my life together. Not that my life is together. But I plan on, I don't know. I'll probably just leave it as is. I have a little nook. Maybe sometime I'll do a tour of that. And I'll put that up in there with my other fandom stuff. Let me know in the comments if you have fandoms you're a part of. I have Supernatural merch and Harry Potter merch. I would say I'm in other fandoms, but that's really what I have stuff of. And then the Interactive Introverts World Tour poster. Bah! So, I'm gonna have to make the posters unrolly-uppy in order, yeah. I'll probably get them a frame or something to keep them flat and protected. Because if I made a reasons why I'm a fail, it would be a lot of things, but creasing and bending things that don't need to be creased and bent would be right up on there. So that's, I think, everything. That's plenty. But yeah, let me know if you're a fan, if you don't know who I'm talking about. They're both on hiatus right now. I think Phil was actually filming a video today because he was on Instagram. Today's February 3rd, by the way. On Instagram saying his lava lamp needed to blob because he wanted to film a video. So maybe he will be making something. But yeah, so yeah. That's what I got. Talk to you guys later. Bye.